Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with the Imperial match of Hobbits today, looking at yet another of the Bryghus collaboration beers that were made during Copenhagen Beer Celebration. This is the collaboration they did with Against the Grain Brewing Company, or Against the Grain Brewery in the US, and this is the Great Big Kentucky Sausage Fest. I just love that label. That is a real badass label. And that was also done by Simon Hartvig Daugård, who also did the one for the Three Floyds Cold App. Now, it says here in the back, we expected banyos and bourbons. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is an Imperial Brown Ale on 7.7%. We expected banyos and bourbon, but received nothing of that sort. Instead, our brew day with the handsome fellas of Against the Grain Brewery from Louisville, Kentucky, turned into a hot dog eating contest. Yep, no kidding. Big Kentuckian feller Sam challenged our own big feller Jakob as to who could down the most gourmet hot dogs. Big and spicy as they were, with specialty toppings. And I think it's John's Hot Dog Deli's hot dog, because he makes some really good hot dogs. Kind of like, I guess you could kind of call them gourmet hot dogs, I guess, as they say on the label, yeah. But yeah, so, well, Sam should have never done that. Should you, Sam? However, a beer was indeed brewed in between all the trash talk and wieners. We hope you all enjoyed this hoppy Imperial Brown Ale. It was designed to go with hot dogs in particular, and other spicy and smoked foods. So this should be an interesting one. It's brewed with pale brown biscuit and chocolate malts. Hops used are I could kind of smell the hops there. What does it say? It says hops used is Tomahawk, Hercules, East Kent Goldings, Cascade, and Simcoe, and then they use a US ale yeast. And as a lot of you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of brown ales, but I wanted to check this one out anyhow because it said it was big and hoppy, and then also because it's one of their collabs there. So there it is. Wow, that is murky. And it's not even shook up. It's been standing in the cellar for quite a while, or a few days, like 3-4 days. But that is like, look like almost sewage water. It's not the best appearance I've ever seen on a beer, to be honest. But a nice kind of two-finger beige looking head. Let's check out the aroma. Very nutty. I'm getting a lot of nutty, toffee, caramelly, like hazelnutty aromas. But definitely also some hops in there. Kind of like almost a spicy character. I pick up like grapefruity, citrusy notes. Definitely citrusy. A little bit of a lemony tone to grassy hops as well. But definitely like a classic Cascade kind of like piney, grapefruity, citrusy aromas on there for sure. Yeah, a little bit of coffee in there too. Toasty, slight smoky notes. Toasted nuttiness. It smells like a pretty good hoppy kind of American style brown ale. So let's give this one a taste. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that is pretty tasty. Now it's a brown ale. So it's not, again, my favorite kind of style. But this is actually really good. Picking up a lot of like the maltiness. They get like that kind of biscuity breadiness in there with some toasty, roasty notes, some coffee notes. Touch of chocolate, that hazelnut character. Solid bitterness to it as well. Almost like a bready kind of... almost like burnt bread, because you get some burnt notes in the aftertaste. But mouthfeel is medium, not the highest mouthfeel. Semi-creamy, but also quite dry because of that amount of hops I use in there. But the hops shine through the flavor too. I'm definitely picking out some kind of bitter, grapefruity, piney, slightly earthy, hoppy flavors in there. Also slightly resiny. And on the back end, I'm getting like this rubbing, kind of bitter, earthy flavor, oniony, almost garlicky thing. But mostly it's just like a lot of caramel, toffee, toasted nutty notes, coffee, toasted I mean, if you're a big fan of brown ales, I'm sure you'll love this. Yeah, but it's not my favorite kind of style beer. So, but it's still really good. I mean, if you like brown ales, you'll like it, as I said. And if you like these kind of hoppier beers, you'll like it too. I think it's a pretty good brown ale. Not my favorite style, not the best like Imperial Brown Ale I've had, but it's still good stuff. So rating-wise for the Amager and Against the Grain, the Great Big Kentucky Sausage Fest. I'm going to go 85. It's really nice. Not as good as the collab they did with Three Floyds. That was really nice, but still Damn good brown ale too, and man, I mean, I should almost give it a point up for that awesome looking label. So guys, definitely let me know what you think of this one if you've had it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and I'm going to say cheers, and I'm going to see you guys in another beer review.